Hey, what the hell's going on, you guys? It is Triple Player Negative AE, and welcome back to another episode of Pyre. Last we left off, we had kind of entered the gates, the last area, kind of, before we released somebody, and now we're here. What does the Book of Rights have to say? I never read the Book of Rights. I feel like it's just a ton of, like, it's a novel. Jodariel appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her remnants. Edwin soon joins her, also looking ready. Any signs of Rookie? None as yet. Complained about the chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hanging on that collar then. I am certain it is. What the hell? They share laughter together. That's not funny. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said, or needs to be said. Soon, as if Wolfred is to be believed, one of your champions may regain his or her freedom. Hey, what'd I miss? Am I late? Or is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Rookie. We got a little time. It's not starting yet. How fare your struggles with that mask, Greentail? It's feeling a lot better, thanks. I just had to smash it repeatedly against a wall for a bit, but put some of the old nerves to bed there for good measure. Though this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well, that's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? It's just, we might be breaking up the band here, people. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me for a while now. I thought we'd all be getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us might not be getting out of here at all. Edwin slams his fist against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the four of us. We're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do, but we've been here from the start. I want you to know my promise is to you. And I believe you all do the same for me. So it's like this. If one of us gets out, great. But it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes on the other side to make sure that the rest of us can get back too. What, you think they're going to build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try. Ariel turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you and to reassure herself. Then Rookie nods his head in turn, and Hedwin's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn towards the door. The fall of Solium awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom. Yet, you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. One hope for the liberation rite. Something tells me that this isn't the last rite. Like, it feels like, you know what it seems like, and I'm just gonna try and call it right now. I'm bad at calling things, but sometimes I'm really good. Wolfred seems pretty evil to me. Just like the way that he's been set up, he's been this mysterious figure. We don't know anything about him. He just kind of showed up out of nowhere. He looks like he could be evil. Like he has that like those tree creatures. The tree creatures, you know, they're super sus. Just like the bird people. I don't know, man. Is everyone prepared, Edwin? He hasn't given us, and there would be one thing if it would be like, oh, here's all the information. Here's like everything about me. But he doesn't do that. He's just like, nah, I'm mysterious. I'm not gonna tell you about myself. So like, yes, through several of us have a question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers and the Rights, right? What happens if we fail? Edwin, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It is as simple as that. What then is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look as ever toward the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances just as they arise. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path. Okay. Reminds me of like Papers, Please, this music kinda. Just a little bit. It has like a little bit of a Papers, Please vibe. Just a tiny bit. Bum. 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 Just how slow it is. And like, there's a good bass.
Many years have passed.
Alright, let's go.
The Night Wings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader. But only if you can prevail in this liberation rite. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your
I've never lost.
Than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall reveal.
I've never lost yet. Oh no. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirats is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the Tempers, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries the Night Wings. A massive demon staggers into view. He reaches for his mask. You know who I am already. But look at what we got here. The damn Night Wings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never going to see the day again. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you! He indicates Jodariel. She scoffs back at him. Lose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages. Not in these damned robes. Jodariel's hesitation is almost imperceptible as she moves to remove her mask, just as the adversary asked. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new. Jodariel puts her mask back on. Enough talk. I like you, curly horns. Tell you what, once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I should rather cut out my tongue. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we ought to stick together. Now come on. Ignarius throws his mask back on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. Ash and coal. Reader, this is it. The final companion... The first companion whom you shall choose will be anointed to go free if you prevail. You crash? Don't crash. Hey, what the hell's going on? So it crashed, but I'm back. I've reached the same point again. Reader, this is it. This is the first companion whom you shall be anointed, whatever. So the first person I choose. Did it just crash again? Did it just crash at the exact same point? Alright, I'm starting the recording right here so it doesn't crash again. Because I'm going to skip right past that dialogue. Because I think it's the dialogue that... Nah, Night Wings, I think it's the dialogue that makes it crash.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Okay, so probably Hedwyn. Okay, so I can choose Hedwyn, Jodariel, or Ray. I'm going to say Hedwyn goes free. Alright. If you insist. Then the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well then. Under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this eve's liberation rite. Should the Night Wings prevail, the one called Hedwyn the Deserter shall be liberated. Should the Tempers prevail, the exile Ignarius shall go free instead. He turns to you. Now who among the Nightwings shall compete to your triumvirate to strive alongside Headwind and the Deserter to see his returning glory?
Who shall be at his side? Joe Dariel.
Very well. Let us prevail here and see this through. I say we go the original 3.
Brookie.
Sure. No pressure, right, chum?
It is done.
Are you yourself prepared, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. And let us begin. Okay. Nightwings has been waiting an awful long time to try and get out of this hole. Try and stop me. They have a worm and some sort of mage. Alright.
Commence.
Hey, we in there. Alright, let's get down their buff. They have a little buff to their pyre. I am not alright with. Glory dive. Good. Alright, their buff is gone. There we go. I forgot that if he's banished, he instantly comes back sometimes. Glory dive. I haven't died once, so like, you good for nothing Nightwings. Skip out on us for years and years, then show up like all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once. But we gotta work for it now, I guess. Damn it. I used to be the best. At this, at least. But now, the pressure's getting to me. I can't believe it's getting to me. How am I reading his thoughts? I guess I could read people's thoughts, huh? I guess. Come on, Nightwings. Let's see you keep this up. I'm down. Let's go. We in there, boys. I'm keeping it up, boys. As long as it keeps giving me Rookie and Headwind, I mean, I can just pass to... Okay. Fuck. Okay, they do 25 apiece. So we just can't let that happen again. Boom. Glory dive. Let's go, let's go. Okay, now we just hit up Rookie. Oh, I tried to jump for it. It's gonna be hard because they can pass back and forth. Gonna pass to Rookie.
And
there it is. Peace.
The Nightwings prove
Good job, Headwind.
as for their adversaries, they did not.
Cool, we got Headwind out.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free.
See you later, Headwind.
Absolved of all misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain.
Sorry, I hit my table.
To carry out their rightful sentences.
See you later, Headwind man. I hope you find the way to get us out there. What a joke. We should have had this. Should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Damn it. Nightwings, be seeing you around, I guess. And next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky. So what happens now? Do I just go through like another... We did it. Then I guess that means I have to go. I broke my vow to him that we would all go free together. Reader, my friend, why would you do this? Will you ever forgive me? Finicky, wait for me. Oh, wait for me. He remained silent for a moment longer, then, listen to me, all of you. I will not forget this. If there's anything that I can do back on the other side to help the rest of you, then I'm going to find it, and I'm going to do it. And at the very least, I will do everything that I can to make sure that by the time more of you come back and join me at home, that it'll be a better place for all of us. Look, I don't have long now, so just thank you, all of you. I won't forget this. He plunges out of sight into the simmer pool, his voice audible but growing faint. It's happening. Goodbye, my friends. Reader, everyone, goodbye. Until we see each other. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Hedwyn. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Alright. So I'm curious as to what happens. Okay. No one leveled up.
Scribes, have mercy on us all.
No one leveled up. Maybe I should have kept Hedwyn because he was kind of the leader. But I liked Hedwyn the best. After your victory over the Tempers in the Liberation Rite, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from here. Gonna miss that guy. It's quieter now, but we'll see Hedwyn again if we persevere. Our journey's now begun in earnest. We'll just need to take a few last separations while we're here. Wait, what about the stars? They don't seem to wait around for us. About that. Reader, go see for yourself. The night over Mount Elodial is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Hedwyn as you look towards the heavens. You search the sky, but in vain. No stars are shining now. The stars revealed nothing, did they not? You confirm his suspicions. It's as the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here that we'll travel to at dawn. And then when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. Wolfred seemed to have something on his mind. Following Hedwyn's liberation, you find Wolfred smoking his pipe, his eyes averted. He looks up and smiles as you approach. Hello, my boy. Excellent work back there. Thank you for your perseverance. Though I was just reflecting on how very fortunate I've been in all of this. Not just me, but really all of us who's had a chance to stand here with Hedwyn. Ours is, admittedly, a somewhat desperate plan. It is vital to me that should the Night Wings rise again, that it be under proper care and guidance. I was just thinking how well Hedwyn served in that capacity. Whatever is to be the outcome of all this, no doubt his presence shall be missed. My agents and I were unsure of him at first, a common boy like that, completely unacquainted with the rites. But in the end, I felt he was worth a shot. Someone like him, sincere, determined, with loyal friends, desperate to get home. Those qualities spoke volumes. Then he falls silent for a time. I have every faith that he shall strive on our behalf now in the Commonwealth, and it is my hope that he yet finds the one he sought. You and Wolfred speak a little more of Hedwyn for now. You were left wondering what shall become of him in the Commonwealth. I hope he's alright. I hope it's not like we're sending them to, like, their death sentence? Wouldn't that be fucking crazy? Continue on. Where are we going? Good morning, my boy. The place I noted earlier. Let me illuminate the way. Wilfred leads all of you to a calm and quiet clearing, tucked away in one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about you see a variety of strange items and equipment. Okay. What does Wolfred have to say? You find Wolfred seemingly lost in thought, but then he turns to you. Greetings, reader. This wagon and we've had many memories together, and I could not help relieving some of them just now. I suppose some aspects of my past may be of relevance to you, given your role. If there's something you need to know, you need but ask. Oh, good. He's gonna tell me things. What did you do to earn your sentence? You asked Wolfred about his past in the Commonwealth. How is it that he came to be in the downside? How rather forward of you, my boy. Most whom I've met during my travels here have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. Nonetheless, I'm happy to tell you. As a reader, I'm sure you're familiar with the stamping press. Commonwealth under siege from anti-theoretic propaganda quickly spread. Operated one. I took issue with the Commonwealth, the ban on literacy, the indeterminate wars against the high-wing remnants. I spread the truth about it all with my machine. Under a pseudonym, of course. Still, I knew I was putting myself at risk, and sure enough, my stamping press was eventually discovered and burned to the ground. However, I managed to elude capture for a while, but not long enough. Here in the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings, who were searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to yours. Anyway, that is the long and short of it. Now then, was there anything else? Why did the Nightwings disband? He expects interest in knowing more of how the Nightwings came to be here and Wolfred's past connection to the group. I have been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in exile. They found me in a manner, as I understand, quite like how Hedwyn and the others found you. Back then, it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined an exile called Orisa. Can I see her face? Oh my god, I can. And another known as Oralek. They look evil as fuck. All three of you look evil as fuck. Orisa looks evil as fuck. Oralek looks evil as fuck. And you look evil as fuck. You have, like, green eyes. Like, not the pupils' green eyes. Like, the whites around your eyes are green. Once in a while, we let little Tizo stand with us as well. He's rather older than he looks. The triumvirates we stood against, they feared us. Only the Tempers presented any threat to us in any given right. But there was a terrible accident. Orisa, we lost her. And Orlek, he was my friend. He fell from Mount Elodial. We lost him as well. He fell? Quotes? Wolfred, I don't know about you, man. On the night he was set to be free. We were reckless, hasty, and I was powerless to stop any of it. I blame the rights themselves, the circumstances that put us into danger. The downside has claimed many lives, yet this was too much. I vowed never again to don the mask in the remnants. I headed the black wagon cleared and buried so that it could not be used again. The Nightwings would rise again, it would be under different circumstances, under new leadership and towards a different purpose. That is all I wish to say of this, my boy. The Lone Minstrel. You asked the Wolfred about his history with the Lone Minstrel, and he seems to know us quite well. Tariq was there with the Nightwings when they took me on. His manner has always been much as how you've seen. Although he is somewhat cheerful now than I recall back then, if you can believe that. I think our plan has sparked a little fire in him. He serves the Rights and the Nightwings. I tried to ask of his past before, but he seems rather reluctant to speak of it. Though it is plain that he's not from around here. This being the downside, I respect his wishes for his privacy. Nonetheless, although I do not know too much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him for some time, though it was he who first informed me that the Nightwings had returned. He and Tizo were instrumental in our first meeting. It has been good to see him doing relatively well. Anyway, was there anything else you wanted to talk about for now? No, I'm good, dude. I've asked you literally everything I could ask you. You thank Wolford for his time and bid him a good rest of the afternoon. Likewise to you, reader. Be well. That's good. We got to know a tiny bit more about him. I'm still unsure about him. There's still some things, like he could still be evil. Everyone, the amenities are modest here at Moonlight Cove, but I suggest that you get comfortable. We may be here for some time. As for myself, I have some business to attend to. What the fuck, Wolfred? You can't just go off and do business. I need to know what this business is. From the top of the mountaintop, you can see all across Downside. Its impossible expanse is staring back at you. The thought occurs to you that you may never see another land besides it. And so, you and your companions wait atop the mountaintop in quiet solitude, anticipating when the next cycle of the rites begins to turn again. Then you shall have another opportunity to free one of your own. You may earn back their freedom one by one. Many moons pass. Then one evening. May I have a moment, reader? The lone minstrel finds you poring over the Book of Rites. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no, is that just the first chapter? The lone minstrel finds you poring over the Book of Rites and you've been leaning on a boat. Beg your pardon, but there's something you may wish to see. Please follow me. Follow him into the cold night. Look forth, reader, sir. The stars shine like you've never seen. Once more, the path towards salvation is revealed, but now something is different. What's different? There's a black hole. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Each time prior you searched the stars, they showed you a single path, but now several rites avail themselves to you at once. Oh. Your record against the withdrawn are 1-0. 1-0. I've won all the time against them. Alright, well, I think it would be really cool to just knock out... We should just knock out the withdrawn next. Let's knock her out. The stars urge that we go to the nest of Teresa, a long way off. Wilfred, sir, how are we to reach the nest of Teresa in due course time? You know full well, Tariq. Preparations are complete. You think you see the lone minstrel smile, ever faintly, but cannot be sure. Please ask the others to gather their belongings, rest, and then assemble the wagon there at dawn. We shall be departing at that time. As you will, sir. The cycle begins anew. As the years advanced, you'll find there ought to be fewer rites. This time, until once more we are able to traverse Scribe's Gate. Exactly how many it's difficult to say, but our next chance at liberty ought to present itself much sooner than before. So let's be ready for it. Now then, see you in the morning, reader. So it's going to be faster. Your companions have not traveled far from Moonlight Cove, or Alcove. Word of the news soon spreads throughout the group. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. before we start on the journey, considering I can't save unless it saves at this screen. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think this is chapter 2 out of like 9. But he said that each one gets shorter, so that gives me hope. So maybe like the last scribe will just be like 3. It would be like the playoffs, right? You do like a couple, and then you go to the finale. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button. Also subscribe if you haven't done so already. Lots of things going on the channel. I hope to see you guys in the next episode, whatever it may be. And peace out, you guys.